Und ab geht's. Ich frage mich, wann der immer automatisch speichert. Zum Abschluss einer Mission doch bestimmt, oder? Und die Normandy sieht schon ziemlich cool aus. Ah, jetzt speichert er. Ah, wir sind noch ein bisschen vernarbt, aber das hat schon alles ganz gut geheilt.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
Yeah!
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice.
Gut,
Nothing more.
Dann... anyone else I should meet?
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Alles klar. Galaxy map. Use the galaxy map to pick new destinations for the Normandy. Private terminal. Use your private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Armory. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Gut. Elevator. Okay. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Tech lab. Acquire the professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Haben wir es denn bald mal alles? Anscheinend. So, Journal updated. Assemble a team. Wen haben wir denn hier?
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Klar. Warum sollte man Nein? Also wer, ehrlich, wer antwortet der mit Nein?
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for
Cool.
you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership,
we
can't
won't.
fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and
I'd catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard.
Ja,
Anything else you'd like
bestimmt.
to talk about?
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss,
Okay,
I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when
das ist
people are
cool.
overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
Gut, ich glaube, das wäre dann auch alles.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Gucke ich mich mal hier um. Was haben wir denn hier?
Yes, Shepard.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Tell me about Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
Structure.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
Irgendwas über Lawson? Anscheinend nicht. How many cells are there?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of
Alles
secret
klar.
classification.
Dann mal Resources.
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me
Ah,
from answering
lame.
that question.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Mann, was
I have
kannst
a
du mir
block
denn
that
überhaupt
prevents me from
erzählen?
answering that question.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense
Okay.
Intelligence.
Your location.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time
Ja,
is much
gut.
faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Alles klar, dann
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Nö, gut, das wär's, glaube ich. Cyber Warfare? Nee.
That's all for now.
Logging you out.
Kann ich noch mit Joker sprechen?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
We can trust them for now.
Enjoy it, Joker. If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite. I have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7. Insurance.
Okay, dann fahren wir mal Aufzug. Oder, warte mal, hier ist die Armory. Anscheinend. Weapons Locker. Shepard. Was haben wir denn da? Ne, lassen wir mal den Grenade Launcher. Jacob. Miranda. Jacob, ne?
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
It's good to hear a clear opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
So, dann will ich noch mal mit Miranda schnacken. Wenn ich die denn hier irgendwo finde. Tech Labs. Aha, da geht's nicht lang.
A scientist is required
Ja,
to use the
ist ja
technical
gut.
laboratory.
Was haben wir hier? Edie, nee, mit dir will ich nicht nochmal, oder? Will ich mit dir nochmal reden?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication
das
even
ist
when you
cool.
operate off the comm grid.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one linked to each world.
Quantum what?
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Klingt doch ganz cool. Yep. Ja. Oh, was ist das hier? Ach so, oh.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the armory, where small arms are maintained and upgraded. Using Omni-Tool, computer-aided design, and manufacturing, we have the capability to manufacture several new models.
Das finde ich eine ganz coole Idee, dass Edie uns...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Gucken wir gleich nach. Dass Edie uns hier über jeden Abschnitt aufklärt. So, Team Status. War das? Miranda, klar. Info. Okay. Unread Messages. Welches denn? Ja, was denn? Sind die alle neu? Oh. Habe ich die... So, da steht's ja. Okay, da soll ich anscheinend zur Citadel kommen. Machen wir das doch mal bald. Die anderen Nachrichten. Anderen Nachrichten muss ich auch später mal durchlesen. Dann will ich mal mit dem Aufzug fahren. Captain's Cabin, Cruise Quarters. Erstmal Cruise Quarters. Wir gucken uns einfach mal die Normandy an, finde ich. Your Journal Updates Mission Objectives. Press Start to access your journal. Ja, können wir auch später mal machen. Gut, im Moment passiert anscheinend, ja, je nachdem wie man das findet, nicht so viel Spannendes. Aber ohne langweilig zu sein, wie ich finde. Wenn ihr Mass Effect 2 selber gespielt habt, dann ist das natürlich, ja, weiß nicht. Ich glaube nicht sehr interessant, aber ja, keine Ahnung. Für mich ist das ja alles neu. So, was haben wir denn hier? Crew Deck. Crew Deck. Was? Was war da? Women's Restroom. Oh. Nein.
Shepard, the men's restroom
Ja,
is on the port
danke.
side of the ship.
Mann. Wollte doch mal nur gucken, ob hier jemand ist. Ah, hier ist auch niemand. Wo geht's hier lang? Hm? Was ist das hier? AI Core. Nee. Achso, ja, sprechen wir mal mit Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
The sick bay. It is equipped to provide short-term emergency care. In the event of critical injury, personnel must be transferred to a fully equipped medical
Alles klar.
facility.
Ah, du bist Frau Doktor.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Ist das nicht die Stimme, die auch Big Mama in Metal Gear Solid 4 spricht? Ich glaube schon. Why are you here?
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet,
Nee, ich glaube doch noch.
here I
Doch
am.
nicht.
The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Oh nee, mit der will ich jetzt nicht reden.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Access to the
Ja,
AI
okay, dann
core
nicht.
is restricted.
Mann, ist ja gut.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
Main Battery, examine.
The gunnery officer is
Aha,
required to
okay,
access
also
the gunnery control
es wird,
station.
glaube ich, ziemlich klar, dass wir schnell mal unsere Crew zusammenstellen sollen. Was haben wir hier? Mirandas Office. Da wollen wir doch hin. Hallöchen.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, What would you like to know?
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better
I want to know about you.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Oh, soll ich...
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Mann, können wir wirklich nicht weiterreden? Das ist aber doof.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Die hat aber schon ein cooles Bett hier, ne? Ups, oh. Haha. Was haben wir denn hier? Ach so. Okay. Alles klar, schönen Überblick.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What do you do here?
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
I'll let you work.
Guti.
Of course, Commander.
Ich glaube, das wäre es erstmal. Und schnell mal ein bisschen laufen, was anscheinend nicht lange geht. Und dann fahren wir mal mit dem Aufzug, diesmal runter ins Engineering. Learn out of cover to shoot when you hear a break in enemy fire. Ja. Ach, lean. Ups. Ja, learn. Genau. Jo. Wir gucken uns jetzt mal das ganze Schiff an, bevor es dann weitergeht. Leute rekrutieren. So, was haben wir denn hier? Monitoring Station. Ist das hier? Gucken wir doch mal. Engineer Daniels. Engineer Donnelly. Okay. Was haben wir denn hier? Okay, da sprechen wir mal mit Edie drüber. Edie, wo bist du? Edie. Wo ist Edie denn? da.
What's this area of the ship?
This is main engineering, which contains the ship's main fusion plant and Mass Effect
Ah,
core.
dieser Mass Effect Core ist doch dieses Teil, das zum Überlicht, Geschwindigkeit, Reisen, bla benutzt wird, oder nicht? Mal gucken, ob die Leute mir hier was verraten. Ich spreche mal mit Daniels.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to a commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign
cool.
firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
Ja, nö.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of
Why don't you have
maintenance
them
each day.
then?
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time
Ja,
for
kriegen wir
short.
bestimmt irgendwann hin.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Nope.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
Ja, ja, wir sind schon ein cooler Typ. Gut, dann fahren wir jetzt mal ganz nach oben in unser Captain's Quarter, Cabin, bla, was auch immer. In unsere Gemächer. So. Deck 1, Captain's Cabin. So, oh, ein schönes Aquarium ohne Fischis. Private Terminal, was ist das? Medal of Honor, View Trophies. Okay, gut. Sound System, Select Music. Ja, lassen wir das mal kurz an. Was haben wir hier sonst noch? Armor Locker. Naja. Was auch immer das sein soll. Ne, das sieht nicht cool aus. Das ist schon in Ordnung. Ah ja, bei der Blood Dragon Armor hakt der anscheinend immer so ein bisschen. Ah nee. Wir nehmen die. So einen Helm fände ich eventuell nicht schlecht. Okay, increases health by 5%. Nehmen wir den doch mal. Weil die anderen Sachen haben wir ja alle nicht. Das ist soweit in Ordnung. So, dann hätten wir das. Edie.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the commanding officer's quarters.
It's larger than the quarters of other warships I've served on.
This is a Cerberus vessel, not an Alliance warship. Accommodations have been made for personal taste. That said, this space is directly under the exterior pressure hull. The fitting yard workers called it the lock.
Gut, dann glaube ich, sollten wir mal unseren Auftrag erfüllen. Und ein paar Leute einsammeln, ne? Bin mal gespannt, wo wir so überall hinfliegen können. Ja. Habe auch keine Ahnung, was da jetzt so richtige Wahl ist. Ja, wahrscheinlich mache ich irgendeinen total schlimmen Fehler, der, weiß nicht, das ganze Spiel total scheiße macht und keine Ahnung. Aber bis jetzt bin ich doch sehr überzeugt von Mass Effect 2, obwohl... Okay, danke. Trotzdem, wenn du mich noch einmal unterbrichst, dann gibt's Ärger, ne? Weißt du. Nee, was ich sagen wollte, auch wenn noch nicht wirklich viel passiert ist, gefällt mir das doch sehr. So, was haben wir denn hier? Ui, cool. Nein, das ist ja cool. Ich kann mit der Normandy hier rumfliegen. Yeah. Fliegen wir im Kreis. Okay, genug rumgealbert. Wo müssen wir denn hin? Omega. Omega 4 Relay. Was haben wir denn noch so? Fadar. Okay. Das heißt, ich muss irgendwo nachtanken, oder was? Anscheinend. Buy Probes. Was sind denn Probes? Oh, keine Ahnung. Deshalb gebe ich da noch kein Geld für aus. Was mich aber interessiert, ist die Normandy Crash Site. Ja gut, dann kaufe ich jetzt Fuel. Hoffe ich. Wie viel brauche ich denn?
We're out of fuel. Engaging FTL drive for an emergency jump to a fuel station.
Okay, gut, ich weiß absolut nicht, was Probes sind. Ich habe jetzt einfach mal 5 gekauft, anscheinend. Omega 4 Relay. Was können wir denn da machen? Können wir da in ein anderes Relay springen oder was? Plot Mass Relay Jump. Drücken wir das doch mal. Ach so. Okay. Gut, nee, das wollen wir ja aber nicht. Das Omega 4 Relay. Was passiert da? The Omega 4 Relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious collectors. There are many theories why ships never return from Omega 4. Some say there is a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly the impoverished underclass of Omega, believe there's some form of earthly paradise Most, however, simply think that the collectors capture or destroy those passing through the relay. Okay, nee, ups, nein, das wollte ich ja nicht. Das heißt, wir kommen nur mit Benzin da zu Armada. Nee, dann sollte ich vielleicht erstmal zu Omega hier fliegen, ne? Mach ich mal. Codex. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original, elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There's no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. Population 7.8 million, orbital distance 2.43. Was ist AU? Welche Units? Orbital period 6.9 Earth years. Total length 44.7 kilometers. Dann gehen wir doch mal dahin. Ganz schön viele Meteoriten. Sieht aber cool aus. Biotic barriers are vulnerable to rapid-fire weapons and biotics. Warp is particularly effective. Gut, dass Miranda Warp kann, glaube ich, ne? Ist doch so. So, Squad Selection. Achso, ja, wir haben ja nur die beiden. Miranda. Jacob. Accept. So, was haben wir denn hier? Alles klar. Goodie, John Shepard. Rips through shields and shreds synthetic energy. The ammunition shreds shields and synthetic enemies while overheating a target's weapon. Synthetics may be briefly incapacitated after a solid hit. Recharge time 1.5 seconds. Duration lasts until overridden by another ammo power. Haben wir hier? This ammo's payload of supercooled subatomic particles can snap freeze a target in place, making it vulnerable to extra damage. Okay, was haben wir hier noch? Operative, your harsh training regimen increases weapon damage, reduces power recharging time and gives a time dilation effect while entering sniper zoom. Also increases Paragon and Renegade scores. Mach ich das nochmal, oder? Und dann Cryo Ammo. Gucken wir mal bei Miranda. Warp. Sehr schön. Cerberus Officer. Jo. Slam is biotically lifts the target and slams them to the ground, inflicting massive damage. Squad member is not loyal. Ach so. Ja, das müssen wir natürlich ändern. Gucken wir das nochmal. Mann, warum sind die alle noch nicht loyal? Muss ich mir erst aufbauen, ne? Cerberus Operative. Ja, wir machen mal Incendiary Armor. Das machen wir mal. Und Pull. Ne. Machen wir da auch mal den. So. Gut, das wär's.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to...
Wer ist das denn?
Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Relax.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife.
Die 4 Augen sind
now.
irgendwie so ein bisschen creepy.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morden Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Oh, was? Freundchen.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Ja, gut, dann ist das seine Sache. How much do you know?
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No, I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Ja.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
Ach nee, komm.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Gut, dann haben wir wohl unseren ersten Typen. Können wir irgendwo nachgucken, was der so macht? Nee, anscheinend. Squad. Achso, das ist die Squad, die bei mir ist. Journal. Doch, Journal. Okay, steht da nicht. Den Helm werde ich demnächst wohl wieder ablegen. Weil, auch wenn er mir 5% mehr Gesundheit bringt, dann... Weiß ich nicht. Ich finde das ein bisschen schade, dass man Shepard nicht mehr sieht. Oh, Afterlife. Welch passender Name für den toten Shepard. Mal gucken, wo kann ich denn Transport Depot, Harrods Emporium, Omega Market, Cancel. Doch, zu diesem Market können wir ja mal gehen. Kann man das irgendwie als Punkt festlegen? Nee, schade. Marketplace. Gucken wir uns da doch mal um. Mad Profit. Haha. The end is nigh. Nee, ich wollte jetzt aber mal gucken. Omega Market. Browse. Stimulator Conduits. Okay, könnten wir uns kaufen. Model Turian Cruiser, a small ship model of a Turian Cruiser. Sniper Rifle Damage 4 Nax. Okay, nee, lieber nicht.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can, but don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shot.
Alles klar. Aber kaufen wir uns das? Ja, können wir mal machen. Yep. Und das einfach mal so mitnehmen. Ja. Können wir uns hier nicht irgendwie dieses Teil für die Normandy kaufen? Irgendwo? Dieses für die Engineers? Weiß nicht. Anscheinend nicht wirklich. Oh, sind das hier so die Slums? Weiß ja nicht. Wo kommen wir denn hier hin? Okay. Das klingt doch nach Party. Tatsache. Ah, sind wir also im Afterlife. Hä? Tatsache. Ja. Lower Afterlife. Wo müssen wir nochmal hin? Omega. Aha, talk to Aria. Müssen wir Aria finden. Oh, kann ich was trinken? Ich will jetzt was trinken mit dem Helm, Shepard. Ne, er trinkt's durch den Helm. Oh, was? 9.
Say something, Commander.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at afterlife if you're human.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk.
Oh,
and an hour later,
okay.
He was puking blood.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high
Sehe ich aber anders, Freund.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
Hey, warum was... Oh. +2 Renegade. Ey, also das... Entschuldigung, aber das lasse ich ja wohl nicht mit mir machen hier, ne? Repent, the end is nigh. Na, kommt ihr mit? Danke. Also, nochmal von vorne das Ganze.
Come on, let me in.
Go on in. I'm expecting you.
Come on.
Ja, wo ist er denn? Achso, jetzt muss ich eine Etage tiefer. So wie es aussieht. Wie komme ich denn hier runter? Da lang? Sieht so aus, ne? Ah, hier geht's runter. Laufen wir ein bisschen. Oh, Shepard kann aber nicht lang laufen, so wie es aussieht. So, Freundchen.
Do I? No. Humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
I'm not gonna drink your poison. Neither is anyone else.
Oh, crap. It was you. How the hell did you survive? What happens now?
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me?
Uh-oh.
I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Not taking any chances.
Hey, coole Sache. Will ich aber auch. Kannst du mir mal eine Runde? Ja. Mehr oder weniger. Alles klar. Dann Aria müssen wir ja finden. Wo könnte die denn sein? Da müssen wir, glaube ich, nach oben.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
Sollen wir da mal zugucken? Haha, die Haltung. Ja, Mann. Tipp. Gut, ich glaube, dann können wir wieder aufstehen. Suchen jetzt mal Aria. Ist die irgendwie auf der oberen Etage? Weiß ja nicht, so. Ja, okay. Entschuldigung. Wir sprechen mal mit dem Bartender hier. Okay, nee, dann noch ein Drink will ich nicht unbedingt. Ja, bin ich doch auf dem Weg. Wo denn? Wo denn? Schön, dass ihr alle mit mir sprechen wollt. So. Aria. Hä? Da war ich doch eben. Was wollt ihr denn? Aha.
That's close enough.
Oh.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am
Hey Frau,
Omega.
sei nicht so cocky, sondern genau, guck mich an.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule.
Und die wäre?
Don't fuck with Arya.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out
Oh,
the
okay.
nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
Was haben wir denn hier?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there.
Cool.
I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Okay,
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate. But I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in.
Gut, das wär's dann, glaube ich.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Dann gucken wir mal, ob wir da anheuern können.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Investigaten wir noch ein bisschen. Ja.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Good guy Shepard. So, dann ja, müssen nee, nicht zum Lower Level, wir müssen zum Transport Depot. Und den Doktor holen wir danach ab, oder? Einmal ein bisschen rennen. So. Oder mal gucken, wo ist denn... Achso, das Transport Depot ist gleich rechts. Shuttle to Quarantine Zone. Ich finde, da gehen wir als erstes mal hin. Das ist jetzt nach links und dann rechts.